for at least a couple here and there. Oh, he just lights them all up! Lakia as well!
Going into kickoff, we do have 3 teams that will be sending to Santiago, and both of these teams I think will have a very fantastic showing today. I think it's going to be a 2-1 finally here in Pacific kickoff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to a third map if we get there. I can't wait to see Pearl as well for the first time in Pacific 2026.
I am curious about their agent comps.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I'll quickly summarize Gen G. It's not that surprising for anyone that watched the off-season. Texture's been picking up more different agents as of late.
While you taketh, you also giveth away. Spike planted now for Gen G. Everything's smoked off too. Some extra stars coming back online.
Oh, 5v5 situation. Kaede to draw first blood.
First point of contact. It's just a bit of information for now, but at the same time, everyone else still alert as to where the other gaps are. Watching out for Heaven, but that's where they get to apply that pressure. DFM now closing in the distance. Texture needing to find the shots alongside Karen, but unfortunately, they will falter down to Akame and that Bandit. Now, of course, I mean, you kind of have to at this point. It's just so strong, but at the same time.
Case point.
A little bit of an opening shot from Texture. But also for DFM continuing to push out, you know, some extra information around from where Yatsuko is pushing around main. Now the entire team is just aware.
Well, there's the plant that goes down as well. So pretty good for Gen G, farming orbs, getting a kill or 2 on a plant.
And a Bulldog.
It could get interesting. Everybody is over at the left side of things.
Ash gonna have to be a little bit careful though. Placing down the star is going to be a gravity well, but unfortunately with the Stinger, Cess will be able to close in the distance. Zinx now playing as tight as possible, but unfortunately it might not be enough. He actually does manage to take another player down, but no weapons found just yet. Yeah, that relay is not going to help you out too much there, unfortunately. So Akame, again with the finishing kill with DFM up 2-0. It's enough for them to be able to have some confidence going in for some of these duels. Ash swinging out left, now off to the rest of the team, but it's Akame able to spray out 2.
Keeps things very interesting here, doesn't it? 3 versus 3. This is a little worrisome for me.
I know.
10 seconds.
Getting quite nervous about this Komodo, but so far so good as Karen will be able to swing out through the top alongside his team. Now on towards Texture, down against me. Gen G have managed to strike back. I mean, but also keeping the vibes up for the crowd as well. All of a sudden, though, thanks to the alt point from B4, it's going to be Dimensional Drift straight into sight. Alongside Waylay, just a bit. Zinx making his presence known. The entire team claiming the site.
Like the pistol, it's another 5 versus 5 in a post-plant scenario, but will it be better for Gen G this time? A lot more access to utility.
Early scouting for now. Alongside the clone and everything as well, but that interceptor. That, yeah, a little bit pesky. No pop flashes, but they still manage to go for the swing. Shots not found. Crossfire broken apart. Texture still manages to steal away 2, though. But nonetheless, it will be numbers now for DFM marching into A. 1v3 for Ash as he looks to click on heads. Unfortunately, too much cover to work against. Cess will be able to deal the blow against him while the defuse gets stuck. DFM up 3-1.
Always a powerful position getting a scoped weapon on this open line. Texture really low in HP as well, down to 5. As Lakia is going to be the first one that finished off. It's just the lesser weaponry for Gen G, of course, in towards this round. That is a nice shot.
Lesser weaponry or not, still got to watch out for some of these guys.
Uh-huh.
Well, it is a new DFM.
Yeah, bait out the chokehold. Draw out the interceptor as well. See if he can sell a little bit more of a fake towards this B side here. That Kaede, on his first frolic on the veto, is going to just note that nobody else is there. And it's an easy cleanup, you'd assume, for the rest of DFM here.
There we go.
Hasn't really been too involved in the battles. You can exactly say the same thing for Lakia on the flip side, still on the donut. Right now, though, it is the DFM squad looking for a little bit of this aggression in towards main, as they will TP and refract out. Zinx for the opener, though, into Akame. We're just charging ahead.
And there's the gap. And onward with the trades. Kara now feeling the heat, but he manages to hold. Kaede with the silent steps.
And he cross-cuts out of there as well. Really nicely done, but Kaede slips in towards the tower, finds Lakia.
Spike down A.
That's another strong angle to hold. Tries to work around the headshot angles, but unfortunately falls to Texture. Now it's on to Cess. He spots them, he knows they're there, but no shot available. With that, the round will go to Gen G through eliminations.
Silently walking towards A, and this is the challenge for May now. How much do you get away with? Because there's no refract, there's only the light speed.
Maybe the saturate, if you can toss it in time. It does slow, but not enough. Only the one kill.
Gorgeous.
Enough for the Hunter Sphere to come out, in
Yeah,
fact.
because the saturate still had a little bit of activation on that one, so nicely done from Akame. It's a 3 versus 3 scenario.
Maybe hoping for more HP regen, but otherwise working around this cosmic divide for now. Oh, no. Still keeping things intact, though. Off with the swings, the trade somewhat found, but this time it's DFM coming out on top.
Giving really good confidence for me for DFM.
It's a welcome sight, we'll say that for now, but at the same time, Gen G off the timeout, look to go into the rip. It's Texture with Dimensional Drift, but May finds an answer as well, instantly traded. Zinx now chiming in. More trades as Ash follows through, and that's the side being taken upon by Gen G.
Now it is the Riddle Order members to see if they can establish a bit of a retake at the moment. 2 versus 3, Kaede caught with knife out.
Time to jump.
Running a marathon, and he's got Gen G trying to chase him a little bit, but it's not going to happen. Up through mid though right now, lots of DFM bodies to potentially hit the floor, unless Texture overstays his welcome and then dies.
Surely not. He's the man with the snipers, but here they go. Quick with the swing, some additional cover coming through from Ash and Lakia. This is Gen G, they've laid out the traps, and now they've sprung.
Lakia's on the board, in the eco round, the anti-eco.
Let's go, yeah. Still is relatively early, but as far as this round goes,
planted.
I don't know, Chief.
Oh, it's just trying to see what damage you can do on the side of DFM, isn't it? And it's good to see that Zinx gets the priority of the plant to get the convergent pass in towards the next round. And, well, we just commit the unthinkable for the tail end of that one as well. No more ulti orbs to be given over. You got to remember that Charon doesn't have evolution to be able to fight through that, but Kaede does, right? It is going to be May who does drop his own pass, however, there, and the push in from Kaede where I mentioned it. What a gorgeous set of headshots to come from him. Can't quite get, I'll call it the clip at the end for the hungry 4K, maybe the ace as well, but you would assume that that's damage done in the rounds to... Is there an opportunity that Gen G can pull this one out now? That
You need to take these duels, and you need to win some of them. Especially with the drift going through. Hold up! Charon once again just cracks 2 skulls. Ash onto another. May answers back. But it comes down to the 1v1s. Who do you back up?
Oh, he's sticking it, he's sticking it. Is he going to get it? May, it's going to be so damn close, and he's got it! He saves the face. Pros don't fake what could have been for Gen G.
Somewhat heartbreaking, but they do have the economy to buy back up. But look at this. Oh.
Yeah, 2 rounds to go. Will Lakia have enough in terms of plants and orb farming and kills to get it? They're going to try and maximize it here. Get the orb at A, go towards B. He can get the plant. So there's a real possibility he can get it for the next round. But whether or not that will happen if they continue to waltz in towards this stack of B.
Buckies.
Yeah, that's where I get worried.
Okay, well, it's a cosmic divide for now.
30 seconds left.
Little nebulous here and there for Cess to poke around. He will be able to collect onto one. Akame looking for some angles too, but unfortunately that will be that. Gen G will still be able to right this ship. 6-5, trying to climb back up.
Big old brawl towards this B site where you're hoping that Zinx does put in the pass to kind of lay the way in.
It should. Oh, but unfortunately doesn't really connect onto much. Not anything at all. May has afforded 1 kill because of that. The rest of the team coming in to mop up as well. Ash, the lone lurker left. He's been playing this position the past few rounds though, and Kaide's quick to draw to it. Kicking things off with...
Yeah, early warning call though, and now they're just going to get caught out with no weapons in their hands, or you would assume, as Kaede finds Texture, and Charon whiffs up a storm. That is unlucky.
Just aware as to what your opponents might do with a double duelist composition, right? Hope for at least a couple here and there. Oh, he just lights them all up! Lakia as well!
My jaw is on the floor. I'm talking about good crosshair placement from Lakia perhaps, but it's Ash. He just plants his feet like that and comes away with the 4K. Crazy. No, it is not. 1, 2, 3. absolutely disgusting. A different scenario if the Saturate does hit its mark, by the way, but hey, it doesn't. And Ash is just catching them all. Very nicely done. See if it's going to happen though right now, because you're expecting a bit of a smoke fade bust out to come through from DFM.
Well, straight on through. Saturate's been spent as well. That one's painful. Right off to the races, though.
You think that one's painful, Quack? You think those aren't? More classics doing the job. 4 versus 2 now.
The whole team's on site. That's exactly what DFM is going to do. They have the space. They can play with these guns. And Gen G are in for a rude awakening, even with the Phantom loss. It's just Texture left. Moneyman no longer.
Yeah, I did say he's the one that had to farm up the frags, right? So let's see. 1, 2.
It's impossible, but he's so low now. Oh, and Yatsuka's pretty far away. Spike. Oh.
It only takes 1 shot, though, to seal the deal.
Just run and gun it. That's all you...
He heard him.
Holding our breaths as Yatsuka tries to mind game his way out of this one. Eats one to the chest. A slight wall bang, but now the angle held in position. Thrifty out for DFM.
Well, let's see if you will pass go and collect $200 or not here. In the open, May misses the shots, gets out of there. But it's a bit of good steadiness from DFM to find the frags where required. We'll see what they're going to be able to do with the classics as well here.
A lot of smokes to maybe trying to play sneaky beaky around, but no, that's not going to quite do that against full armor, is it?
No, and everybody's aware that this smoke is a dirty position as well, though you look away at the mere millisecond as a Kame. Could have lost your life, you don't. But the rest of the Gen G squad do. Flawless in nature for DFM as we now get into the meat and potatoes of this second half. The buy will come through for Gen G. Changing of IGL, changing of styles, changing of roles for players as well. But what doesn't change is some sort of consistency. Texture for a double, for a good opener before being traded out. So it gives you some good options for Gen G on this defensive now to try and see if he can get 1 or 2 individually here.
Oh, no, Interceptor's right there. Some added cover. The rest of the team will be able to break through.
And in this 3 versus 3 as well, Yardstick can dimensional drift a little bit earlier because he's low in HP. Use himself as a bit of a information gathering spot, but they're not really aware of this flank at the moment, or are they? I can see by the radar that Kaede is watching it from the crossover.
Just kind of clearing out the back ends, holding the angles, luring Gen G in. Trying to go in simultaneously, perhaps 3 separate angles. But does DFM have the reaction? Yes, they do. Yatsuka, the firepower is here, Komodo. Lakia has no choice but to back off.
I mean, he was the one that was low in HP, wasn't he? So he's done a sensational amount of damage to gather those kills and convert DFM onto round number 10 on the tally. Nicely placed out from them as well, and even Kaede just very focused on that flank potential to come through from Caron. Really scared him away, didn't it? Have some little tandem plays to potentially come out on the back of the drone, the dart. Get aggro, get the fights happening. This is what you want to see. Texture in for the first one. Unfortunately for Zinx against Stream.
Yeah, inside of the smoke, DFM are just so quick to react to it, instantly aware of the situation. They come in and cover their spots.
And it feels like Kaede just has magnetic bullets through the smoke at the moment. Can't see anybody, but they're connecting to the face of the opponents, and just as quick as that, it's DFM into the site in a 4 versus 2, looking to find round number 11. You start to scope out where they might be lurking around, and it's not really too much, is it? Yatsuka finds Ash, and now it's just Caron, noted by the chokehold. Uh-oh. You just need to make sure that you don't give him a massive duel up close and personal, because he'll give you a good kiss with that judge.
Should be able to, but you got players all over the place. You know, we'll keep that in view. We'll circle back to it at some point. Right now, it's just going to be Ash holding the angles. Texture, unfortunately, going down.
Do we feel like they are indeed moving to the other side of the map? And that's why you see Lakia bring out the drone in towards main. Zinx finds Yatsuka. Caron falls elsewhere to Cess. So we're still in a balanced state at the moment, but with 30 seconds to go, DFM do have to go into this B site.
A little bit back and forth, but now you're starting to hear maybe more movements towards B. That's the calls, but Lakia is thinking to hang back. Ash, good for at least 1. That is good value for Gen G. Trying to play around the smokes now as well. Silent hops towards the top, but Cess managing to steal yet another. Ash with 3 under his belt and 10 seconds left to hold on to. Just play it safe. Your reinforcements are arriving. Cess is running out of time, and the pressure is on Gen G. will be able to walk away with another round, one more kill. They're still in this game.
But is it going to be outrageously fast behind this drift of Yatska now?
Could be. Depends on what Yatska sees, and the answer is not too much. It's an open sight. Just a Cosmic Divide, a possible pop-out from Lakia.
Oh, he's got to be aware of this one, though, surely. The flash, and Kaide just knows. He knows exactly how to play that one with his teammate in May. Now you've got the tower control as DFM, and you've got to consider for Gen G, how much time do you spend to try and go into this retake before you call it? Because you don't got credits for next round if this one gets lost.
So clean, right? DFM covering all their bases. Gen G putting everything that they've got into this one. It's an all-in play with Karon onto the evolution. With the kill onto May now. A crouch! A generational whiff! Now on towards the final two. Does Gen G have it in the bag? They're sticking the defuse all the way. The shock darts are going, but it doesn't do damage.
It doesn't matter. You're evolved as Karon there. You don't take shock dart damage. They put the right player on the defuse there.
Oh boy. Well, here we go. You know what? They still have the guns, but slowly starting to get robbed away as Karon jumps over with the judge. Suddenly the rest of the Gen G team on this site on high alert. Ash stunned up, but quickly refracted back.
Oh, what can Ash do on the top of this site, though, when this Nebula eventually does fade on down?
Such a strong position. He spots out at least one, but also exposed. DFM starting to find the angles. Convergent paths coming back through, though. And that's just May giving his team added cover. Texture. Oh, no! What a shot, but it just punctures through. Not the kill. It's onto Lakia of Valorant. He tosses out the shock dart, trying to play the positions, but Cess has an angle.
But as him and Zinx do hang around, what are they really playing for at the moment? Gen G need to come over towards this A site, but Yatska just obliterates Texture's face. And yeah, there's a trade, but you used to see that a lot of this control, and also the spike. Someone has forgotten that.
Oh, it doesn't matter if DFM just continues to mop up kills. A bit of a Hail Mary approach from Gen G in this potential final round. Unfortunately, not fully paying off. Some slight ults do connect, but DFM, look at this. Starting to run circles around it. They've managed to bring the spike back on over. A fake tap reveals Zinx's position. And where is Ash?
Yeah, he's still on the other side of the map. He doesn't have a weapon, by the way. He's only got the classic, so he's looking for a bit of an upgrade. He'll find the Vandal, but you've lost Zinx to Cess, who's got a 3k in this round. And Ash, I think the curtains are definitely starting to close on this map of Abyss.
You're pretty much sure dropping those curtains already. 1v4, all the angles marked. It's a last-ditch effort, but it's not going to amount to much. It's DFM 13-8.
Oh, very clean from them. Very great showing as well for this new lock on this squad that has really been trying to find